119. Low. Tonight on analog synthesizers. My name's Mitchell Ahern. I'm from the Robot Rescue League, an organization of humans and robots working together to save robots from the scrap heap. Sentient robots. Tonight I'll be performing on a variety of instruments. The organ pipe, the Electro Luxo Pipophone, which is 2 organ pipes and a vacuum cleaner. The crutch, which is the stylophone at its heart, and a number of analog effects. The bass rake down here, which is composed of equal parts bass and rake. And we may hear from the Springer as well. We'll be performing works from Martha Stewart.
The book of Martha Stewart.
From the book of Martha Stewart, in fact. We'll also be performing works by Ken Nordine. And a little bit from a book I recently received by J.S. Van Buskirk, Tiny Bedtime Stories. She sent me this book after I followed her Twitter feed, and these were all stories that started off as Twitter tweets. We'll read a few of those for you as well. But we'll start off with some readings from the Book of Martha.
Can we play an intro?
After we've done our intro, of course. We're reading tonight from the Martha Stewart Living Omnimedia 1999 Annual Report. To our shareholders, I set out to create a company that would provide impeccable content, assiduously created, and useful products, responsibly manufactured, for the widest possible audience, in order to enliven, enhance, and better everyday living. We focus on growth, and our growth comes from ideas. We believe in taking a good idea and developing it quickly and efficiently, testing it for market compatibility, promoting it, and then growing it exponentially. Martha Stewart Living Omnimedia, Inc., MSO, is a branded and highly integrated content company dedicated to reaching as many people as possible and helping them improve the quality of living in and around the home. We seek to turn dreamers into doers by offering them the information and products they need for do-it-yourself ingenuity the Martha Stewart way. We are the leader in home how-to and lifestyle, in large measure due to our highly leverageable business model that, based on the multiplier effect, drives growth and earnings for maximum profitability. We'll do one more reading from the Book of Martha this evening. This is from police report filed after an incident. The Martha Stewart domicile, 1997. On Wednesday, May 21st, 1997, at about 9:30 p.m., I was working at 97 Georgica Close Road, the Harry Macklow residence. My foreman was not on the job, so I was in charge of the crew. I had at least 8 men working on this job. As we were loading up the truck, we were walking back and forth from the property to the road. As I was walking on the driveway, I saw headlights pulling into the driveway. I walked up to the driver's side of the car, to the dark, colored, big Suburban. I think it was a 4-door. I said, "May I help you?" There was a lady driving. She asked me if we, meaning Whitmores, had put up a fence, and I told her no. At that point, she started to get extremely angry, and she called me a liar. An effing liar, to be precise. She asked, "Who put up the fence?" And I said I didn't know. She then started yelling. "All you Whitmore guys are effing liars. You're yelling that you and all your effing illegal aliens are no good." She said she was going to call the police. I said, "Go ahead." The whole time she was yelling at me, I said, "This is not really necessary to be talking like this. And don't talk about my guys like that." I kept telling her, "I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do." She said, "Don't you leave. I'm calling the police, and you're going to take that fence down." At this point, she picked up her car phone. Right around that point, I realized that this person was Martha Stewart, who has a house next door. I recognized her from TV. I was getting ready to walk away, and she was still yelling at me, and then she started to back out of the driveway. As she started to back out, I was standing next to the driver's door. I was between the driver's door and the security entrance keypad, which sticks out of the ground. It controls the electronic gate on Mr. Backlow's property. As she started to back out, she was trying to dial the phone, close her window, and turn the steering wheel to the right, and the front of the car moved to the left, and pinned me against the electronic box. The side view mirror on the driver's door was crushing me. I started to yell, "You're crushing me, stop the car, let me out." She looked right at me and kept backing. As the car was crushing me, more and more into the security device, the mirror collapsed forward and I was able to go into the bushes and avoid getting hit by the front of her car. She backed out into the road, and at that point I saw 2 men standing in the road with smirks on their faces, as if they thought the whole thing was funny. I saw her motion to them to get in the car, and they did. As they were getting out, I ran out to get the license plate number. We see in these 2 stories 2 sides of Martha Stewart. Martha the transcendent, whose vision of a more interactive, creative home has been spread far and wide. And we see the side of Martha, the destructive side. The side of chaos. There are other sides to Martha Stewart. We'll explore them some other time. For our next work this evening, we're going to read something by Ken Nordine. Just a little piece. I used to think that my right hand was uglier than my left. So I'd punish my right hand, not my left. I used to bite the knuckle of that hand because my right hand was so much uglier than my left. Used to stick pins through the skin of that knuckle because my right hand was so much uglier than my left. Generally, I lacerated that knuckle because it was so ugly. I go out to a place I know to eat called Eat. And And I'd sit there, sitting on my right hand, holding my left up, because my right hand was so much uglier than my left. Now, I know better. Both my hands are beautiful now. Look hands. No ma. Next, we're going to read from some tiny little bedtime stories, more or less at random. There's pictures. I don't know if you can we see the pictures? Each story has a picture. Has a bookmark too. Ennui nearly overwhelms a dandy, but he is still watching when another dandy is struck by a trolley. A frisson. Here's another picture. Photographs never can do justice to that old building after it is torn down. Sam's model of it in toothpicks wins a prize. It's a good one. Couple devotes years and all extra income to rescuing abused cats, space cats, conquer the earth. And reward them with a Pacific Isle. One more, I believe. Yes, this is good. The phone rings, but no one is there to answer it. Therefore, no one is actually calling. And nothing else really happens until later.
I think it's time to introduce Electro Luxo.
Yes, thank you. Is this sound museum?
After.
After or during?
Oh, even during.
Yes, I was thinking maybe sound museum could be, or sort of a combination of that.
Ah.
So, for our next and final text piece of the evening, we're going to be returning to Ken Nordine, a piece of his, probably one of his best known pieces, called Sound Museum. Well, I suppose his best known piece is that one that they ran in the Levi's commercial many years ago. And during this number, I'll be performing on the Electro Luxo Pipophone. Maybe we'll have a little bit of correction there as well. I'm sitting on a knitting needle. talking. This isn't really talking. Right now, before we go anyplace else, I want you to go with me to a special place that I know. It's a museum. But it isn't an ordinary museum. It's a very abstract museum in which they show sound paintings. If you can say that you can show sound. But I don't see why you can't. Here in this corridor, some of the most beautiful works of art are here. Here's one right here. This is by a very fine young artist. Here, let me turn it on. That sold for $2,000. Makes a lot of money, actually, doing these things. But now, I'd like to turn your attention to this work by an artist who is a World War I veteran. Actually, I don't feel that, for me, this says what he intended to say. And yet, there are those who listen to it, and it says a great deal to them. Well, here, I'll turn it on, and you can see what I mean. You can see that he uses limited color range. Of course, that's understandable. I'm glad that it's here, though. But enough of that. Let's go on to the next work I want you to see. Now, this is a sound painting that is indicative of the neurotic feeling of our time. This artist is very young, shows great promise, and I'm glad that the work is here, exhibited here. Let me turn this painting on. I think you can see my point now that the artist that did this, fortunately, is under sedation. And at the moment, we expect that his later work will be much calmer and quieter. But we do like to give these young neurotic artists a chance. And I'm glad that the museum has been big about the whole thing. If it were, but let's go on, because there's one work here that's been done by Jonas Cunningham. This is a professor from another country, actually, but his work is revered here. We have quite a few of his works, but this particular one I want you to listen to very carefully because it has an exquisite sense of rhythm. This is a young man who has 6 children. It's amazing to me that he can turn out this kind of work at home with the children around. But he says that they help him. If you'll read it, Cunningham says, it says, dedicated to my 6 children. Here, I'll turn it on. You can hear for yourself. Yes, that is one work that the museum should be proud of. However, I'd like to have you come with me now and we'll open this black door at the end of the corridor here. I won't be able to keep it open very long, and I think you'll understand why. Here, I'll open it like this. Just a crack, and you listen. See what I mean? I'll close the door.
It's not.
There's a reason it's black. Here, let me open up this door. It's just covered with beautiful colors. And we'll hear what's in the other side of this door. I'd like to thank everyone for being with us this evening, particularly all these great folks here at Somerville Community Access Television. This is really a fantastic resource that everyone here in Western, Eastern, New England, Massachusetts, everyone should appreciate this, this fantastic resource, conveniently located here in Union Square.